Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome to my BitChute and YouTube simulcast together. This is Dr. Games 101, and today on this gaming channel, I'd like to talk more about these unfinished game preview of games been going on for the past at least several years now, in my perspective of what I've experienced as a gamer at large. And, you know, to some point, I don't mind unfinished games. If they want to do like a little beta or demo disc or something like that, like back in the 2000s, like during what's called 2001 year, when you bought Devil May Cry 1, you get like a free demo disc of Code Veronica and see how the game plays or something of the matter. It's one of those other, so if you flip those the games around that is, because they're supposed to do Code Veronica X in 2002, 2003, give or take. Like an add-on to the matter. No big deal, fine. Those type of games I don't mind. But then now you're going to do games like Ink Illuminati, if I pronounce it right, where it's an incomplete game. Yes, it's still in the work in progress. It does say in the beginning of the description of the game that it's a work in progress and or it may never be finished. Which doesn't make any sense though. If that's the case, no big deal, right? Okay, release the game as when it comes out fully, right? No big deal, right? But they want $25 for a pre-order that comes out January 30th, 31st, give or take, of this game. Specifically, Ink Illuminati. I'll try to put the trailer in the description box below, but you can check it out on Xbox dashboard if you're an Xbox player. It looks good, visually speaking, graphics and all. Gameplay looks alright, Kind of reminds me of the Indivisible. Now, that game was alright, but that's a finished product, Indivisible. So it's kind of like, who are you playing, Microsoft? Like, I understand, I'm your big fan, you're a big Xbox user. I'm not a fanboy, but I've been heavily using your product for over 15 years now, just about starting the next month or two. 15 years since I've been Xbox Live every day, all day long. Other than that 1 year I was in the hospital, but other than that, it's to a point where get your act together, gamers, and that game is the game developers. Please, guys, like I understand it's hard work. It takes so long to code. I know that coding is a big fucking deal and fucking tedious, fucking grueling, intense. It's like you have to be nitpicky at what you do with the coding of your games. I know because of the Black Ops 2 game for the Xbox 360, they had over 1 billion codes just to make the game. It's ridiculous. Like I understand the feeling. That's Xbox 360. We're on Xbox Series S and X 2 generations later. So I can't imagine how much code they have to do just to make sure the product or the game itself is worked perfectly well, along with the live services, if ever included. But it's to no avail. We're going to see this for the next few more months, years, as time progresses, because we're not in the demo disc station where we get demo disc in the mail like that of PlayStation at the time. Now it's all about the online, digital, own the digital product to begin with. I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, you're telling me if I spend $25 on this pre-order of this Illuminati, whatever it is called, Ink Illuminati, whatever we call it, it's like, that's it. Like it would just be deleted from my library, and I try to complain to Xbox support about deleting that Bayonetta thing from earlier last year. Like how dare you tell me I never downloaded that shit? I paid $5-10 for that copy that was on sale. Don't give me that shit. How dare you argue with your customers over on the internet, over on the Xbox support? I don't try to argue as much to the best of my ability, but there's always going to be some form of conflict because of the finances and some microtransactions involved, if you want to be that detailed about the matter. But if you're paying for DLC, you're paying for the full game, you're paying for the pre-order and stuff like that, like, why are you fucking up the game itself and making it incomplete? You might as well just don't release the game. Wait a few more months, to at least a year or two. Especially if it's a game that requires a lot of concentration and work ethic and work effort, and then release the full product. They did Serial Master 2 collection. It was not incomplete mess, but it was a complete mess. It was a horrible launch, but they were rushing it. For 10 years now, I'm seeing bullshit after bullshit. It's got to stop. Please, for fuck's sake. This is ridiculous. The trailer just now is like, what's going on here? I'm like, there's incomplete. It looked good on the trailer, though. Like, it reminds you of the medieval times, That's what it's based on a medieval theme of sorts. So, guys, be aware of these scams. You want to call them scams. Be aware of the practices. Excuse me. That's the better better say. Beware these practices because they're trying to make sure that you pay full dollar for half a product. That's fucking stupid. I'm not paying for that shit. Illuminati, Ink Illuminati. I don't give a damn what it is. I am not paying $25 for that shit. Fuck that shit. I don't give a damn anymore. Look, if Major Nelson's listening in, if Phil Spencer's listening in, somehow, some way, Mr. Spencer, Mr. Major Nelson, what are we doing for the last like 10, 5, 7 years now? Why are you appealing towards incomplete garbage or incomplete games and stuff like that? Like, of course, like games like Life was like Black Desert, Bless maybe at one point which got shut down this month. But these games never went to Black Desert and Bless. Yes, they're like live service games like MMORPG most likely if ever. But that's RPG. This is more like RPG, yes, but it's like single player maybe at best. It's I don't know, man. It's just doesn't look good on Microsoft's part for displaying that game. So, guys, please thumbs up, subscribe and share. Donate to my Patreon, Dr. Games101. If you cannot donate to my Patreon, just share my videos. Everything's down below in the description box. I'll put the trailer to that Ink Illuminati game when I pronounce it, if I'm pronouncing it well. Excuse me, guys, for the whole details. Just that it's incomplete. It's a complete game. What to say about the matter? So, all right, guys, see you around. Bye.